so we are going to do a little pod review on this pepper right here. This is called the Candlelight Pepper, and I figured I'd grow the Candlelight Pepper this year in tandem with the Candlelight Mutant Pepper, and to give it a little idea of what the pepper normally was supposed to look like as opposed to the mutant version. So I figured I'd give them both a go, and just something different to do this year. So here it is. That's what it looks like. This is a small plant. It's kind of stunty because it's been growing among the other plants and it really didn't grow, and I really got nowhere else to put it, so it is what it is. This is generally an ornamental pepper. The peppers generally go from like a bone color to an orange and then to red, and it can be a very, very heavy producer. But again, I'm keeping this plant small, mainly for the reason I got to bring it in for the winter, and I don't want 6-foot plants again in my house like I did last year. I just always bring them in when they're full size, and just growing them throughout the year, throughout the winter, is just too much for me. So I really want to keep the plants small, under lights. That makes life easy. So let's pick one of these. If I could. Almost had to break the plant to get it off. That's what it looks like right there. Candlelight pepper. It's a beautiful little pepper. These can get a little bigger than this too, by the way. Get a little longer, a little bit bigger, but generally this is about the size you're going to see them. Alright, so let's turn you around and give it a go. Alright guys, here we are. We are doing another pod review today on this pepper right here, and this is called the Candlelight Pepper. Now, you probably recently seen me do a video on the Candlelight Mutant Pepper, and this is supposed to be the version that the Mutant Pepper came from. And so here's the Mutant Pepper, as you can see. Plenty of peppers on it, but we're not doing a review yet on the Mutant version. Right now we're just doing a review on the regular Candlelight Pepper to give you an idea on the taste and to give you an idea on how hot these are. Now, I have no idea, first year growing these, and I do not know how hot that will be. I would imagine it's probably going to be somewhat hot. So, with no further ado, going in. You got to be real careful eating these hot ones. If they're too hot, I spit them out. And the reason why I do that is I don't want to get a gut cramp. I almost puked the other day from doing a pod review. It hit my stomach so hard, and I wanted to spit it out, and it went down my throat. It can happen doing these pod reviews. You mean to spit it out, and you can't. It went down my throat, and boy, did I get a gut cramp. It was coming out. I was in pain on both ends, if you get my drift. And I'm not talking like an hour later. Within like 10 minutes, I was running to the bathroom. Okay. It was a little tangy. Kind of has a slight cayenne type flavor. A little different though. It was very tangy though. The heat on this thing is pretty hot. It's actually starting to burn. Whew. Kind of a creeper, but not a real creeper. You felt the heat, but now the intensity's kicking in. This thing's starting to kick in, man. All around my gums. Above my upper teeth. In between that whole gum. That's on fire right now. My tongue is a little burning. Burning on the tip. A little bit across the top. The top of my gums above my front teeth is cooking right now. Oh, that actually hurts. Ooh. Back of my throat is burning a little. Almost a little bit of a gut cramp here going. Almost, very little. And I did eat this time. If I do these pod reviews when I don't eat, yeah, that's bad news. I need some fat in my stomach, some kind of cream or meat or something. You eat these things without doing that, you're going to be chucking. Whew. Wow, I'm actually starting to sweat from this thing. The whole top of my upper gums is burning. Not the lower part, upper part. Back of the throat is burning too. Tongue is burning, a little bit on the top, but mainly the tip. Wow, that is hot. Whoa. If I was to put a number on this pepper, boy, I'll tell you right now, that thing's probably around 20,000. Probably around there, somewhere. Give and take 5,000. Once you start getting up into the, 20, 30, 40, 50, 80,000, 100,000 Scoville units, being in range within 20,000, like if I said it's 100,000, being in range up or down 20,000 Scoville units is very minimal detection. So it's somewhere like that. This was around 20,000. Slight gut cramp, very slight, but a little something. And I ate too. Wow, burned the whole top of my gums, man. Woo, boy. Got it good. That thing had a little kick on it, man. Whew. Wow. The flavor was nice, though. It wasn't real soapy, but it was kind of like on a wet side. I guess it's real ripe. And when I bit it, it kind of broke up real fast, like a Tabasco pepper. And it came apart. The skin I had to chew up. And the seeds, I was trying to spit those out. I hate chewing the seeds. And so that mash was made really quickly. And it really dispersed itself around my mouth really fast. So it reacted very quickly. My nose is running. My face is sweating. But the heat was very quick and sudden. And it's already coming down. I'm already coming down. So it's not that bad. But, oh, man. Oh, man, that's tough to get through that. I'll tell you, to be honest with you. The main thing is the flavor is really what I want to try to get across to you, whoever's buying the seeds, so you get an idea what the flavor is going to be like. It has that cayenne type flavor, but real tangy. Was much more tangy than the cayenne, but it had a very little bit amount of sweetness with it too. And that aftertaste sitting around on the back of your tongue was nice. It was a nice aftertaste. I like that flavor. That flavor is the kind of flavor that I like to have in salsas or hot sauces or picante sauces. I like that resonating effect of that flavor. It just hangs out in the back of your tongue for a while. That's a very nice flavor. Very, very good for any kind of salsas. Be good in salads. You can throw them in salads. You can also throw them in sautés. And if you're Asian, maybe you like to, what do you call that with the wok? When you take the wok, you stir fry, and you like your food hot. This would probably be something for you to try. It would be nice to go with a stir fry because you're singeing the pepper a little bit on one side. So that's the effect you get when you stir fry. You get like a slight burning on one side, but you're not cooking the pepper. It's a really nice way to cook, by the way. But you could try it that way, or just throw them in your salad. Or if you really want to eat them raw, you can do like I just did and pick one off the plant and just put it down. Anyway, that was just a quick pod review for you on the Candlelight Pepper. I will be doing a review soon on the Candlelight Mutant Pepper. We got one that's almost ready. So once that turns red, I want to make sure it's fully red and ripe. We'll do a review on that. I'll try to make seeds available for this at the end of the year on my website. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you on the next one. Take care.